Hello tubers and tubettes. My name is David. I live in Northern California and I love California. Today what I wanted to do was to react to a video, and it was put on by Paul in the Philippines. And Paul was involved in building a house, and he got scammed. It was pretty bad. You know, you trust people and they just scam you. And I don't know how much money he lost. It doesn't matter. But he got contacted by a guy who worked for this scammer. And this guy was one of the salesmen, you know, one of the guys that were out there making the deals and stuff. And I was really surprised to see that Paul was going to let him get onto the channel and, you know, plead his case. But man, when a guy is involved with a scammer type of thing, and he kept insisting that he didn't know what was going on, the more he said it, the more you got to believe that he did know what was going on. The guy's personal life is a mess now because he was fired by the scammer, and apparently he has 2 older Filipino kids with 1 woman. Then he has a baby, which I guess he's taking care of the baby, with another woman. And then while he was working in the scamming role that he was doing, he got another girlfriend. Now, the reason he was supposedly fired was because this other girlfriend, although she's 20, he says he has proof that she's 20, I guess she looks like 15 or 16. So my point on it is, yeah, technically she might be 20. We don't know that for sure. I didn't see any documentation, but still, if she looks like a kid and you're a 40-year-old guy, he looked like he was 40 years old, you know, it's not a good look for you. Even if you're going to be technical and say, well, no, she is 20, she just looks like she's 15. And so apparently the scammer that was running this construction scamming deal, this guy was his salesman. He was like the go-between between a lot of Filipinos and an expat that was running the building construction thing. And just to sit there and listen to him go on and on and on about how he didn't know about anything, he doesn't have any money, and this is some kind of proof that he wasn't, you know, in the know, and that he wasn't even there when the whole thing went down, you know, because he had been fired because the boss thought his girlfriend looked like a 15-year-old, and even the scammer did not want to be associated with somebody that looked like a pedophile. And so in listening to him more and more, it just sounds like it's one excuse after another. There were so many comments on that video, and I think Paul was really classy to let him come on there. And this guy, he was trying to speak his truth, but it was pretty obvious his truth was a lie. And then I guess it was agreed upon before they even started the video that they would not be talking about any kind of funding account, or, you know, how you could give this guy some money. But you could tell the guy just couldn't wait. I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen. He just couldn't wait to talk about his GoFundMe account, and where you could help him out, because he only has 100 pesos in his pocket, you know, to get a bus ride back to wherever he's from. He has no money for food. He has no money for this. And I just kept thinking, man, is this karma or is this karma? You know, this is so obvious. And to try to ask for money when you're in that situation, if I had to be a judge, I cannot believe that this guy did not know what he was doing. And a lot of people were scammed out of a lot of money. And I think he was even trying to scam Paul, because I'm sure Paul told him we were not going to be doing any kind of fund me thing. But at the very end, he just couldn't hold back, and he started talking about it. Paul cut him off and said, you know, we're not going to talk about that. We said that from the very beginning. And I think that was the whole reason the guy wanted to get on there. I'm not surprised that he's in a desperate situation, but if you could ever see karma coming around, and even the guy who ran the whole thing, I think karma will eventually get him too. It's just weird how things that you do that are dishonest, and then to come on Paul's channel and try to get people to feel sorry for you to the point that they would donate to you. And I'm sure he has all these financial issues, and he wants to be with his kids, and he wants to feed his kids and everything else, but there was a point where he was making a lot of money. I guess he didn't save a dime. So I really had no passion for the. I had no passion for the guy in terms of feeling sorry for him at all. And I just wanted to explain that situation for people that may not have seen it. But I do think that scammers get what scammers get. You know, if you're going to be that type of a person where you're going to take advantage of innocent people and take money away from them, then this is what's going to happen to you. I've heard and I've always believed that when we're done with this life, and wherever you go, you know, it's like you're going to the pearly gates, that you're going to get inflicted onto you the same amount of pain that you inflicted onto other people. And I'm talking about scamming, talking about things that you do that really have, you know, ruined people financially. You're going to feel that same amount of pain yourself. So there is truly a thing as karma, and that's why it doesn't really hurt you to be nice to people. And when you think that you can get over on somebody, that's when something inside of you has to come out and say, I don't know what's going on, but I know it's not right. And you have to be able to tell people that, because karma will get you in the end. So thank you for letting me come on and talk about that. And I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll look forward to talking to you again. Thank you much. Bye-bye.